Hello, and welcome back for another update. Thanks a lot for clicking on this video. I truly hope that your day is actually going in a direction unlike the price of Bitcoin. In all seriousness, since the last video I made yesterday afternoon, not much has changed for the price of Bitcoin. I mean, price is still within what looks like a larger ABC correction, and the assumption I made yesterday was that we completed the B leg of this ABC here with the top at $64,400. And now I expect price, or should I say, I would like to see, to confirm the theory I have, I would like to see price move down in 5 waves in an impulse fashion towards what could be a minimum expected target for wave C at $58,000. Yeah, so I would want to be able to count 5 waves down towards 58,000. It could potentially indicate that wave C of this ABC has completed. Now, this is an area that could serve as support because it's actually a demand zone that we have formed from the 16th of September till the 15th of September, 17th, 16th to 17th. It's actually more visible if you switch to the 1 hour, so you can really identify this as a demand zone. And I wouldn't be surprised when price go down, if they do go down, that they find some kind of support before shooting back up. Should price break through this zone, this is no indication that the yellow count or the red count is invalidated. Not at all. It's perfectly fine. Price can go down till 54,400. Yeah. So that's an assumption I make, that this C leg in 5 ways would find some kind of support, and we would therefore need to watch price action to identify whether we should back up or we go lower. Now, yellow count or red count is a big question. And even though once we complete this ABC correction, there won't be anything that would indicate whether price unfolds according to the yellow count or the red count. Let me explain. Both of these counts are bullish. The yellow count is a bit more aggressive on the bullishness and also on the timing, because the assumption made for this bullish count is that since the low made early August, which theoretically represents the low of wave 4 correction that's last for 7 months or so, we made a wave 1 and then a wave 2 correction, and within the wave 3 that price is printing since early September, wave 3 that could take prices much higher, actually 82,000, wave 3 in circle, it's 83,000. Within that wave 3, we're not going to go to 83,000 in a straight line. We want to see price move impulsively 5 waves after 5 waves. And so within that wave 3, there is what looks like a 5 wave move up to complete wave 1 in brackets. And now that prices are in a correction as an ABC, we could make a low of wave 2. This is what I am looking for. And once this low is identified for wave 2 in bracket in yellow, then we should back up towards minimum expected target of 74,500 for wave 3 in target before pulling back for wave 4. So the yellow count, like I was saying, is also bullish, but it's more aggressive and in terms of timing, because if you look at the red count, the red count is also bullish, but it has a different structure to it. It is not an impulse 5 wave structure, but it's more of a leading diagonal. I was looking for the term leading diagonal that also started from the low, the as assumed. It's important to say assumed, and I will clarify a little bit later why, because there is no confirmation that wave 4 really ended here on early August. It's possible that we go lower. But now, for now, I assume that the count is correct and that this red count is a leading diagonal. So we made 3 waves up for wave 1, 3 waves down as an ABC for 2, 3 up for 3. And now you're going to tell me, but wait a second, for the same price increase, you can have either 5 waves or 3 waves. Yeah, I was able to count ABC or 5 waves. It's possible. So this is why this count is ambiguous. And that's why the red count is still in play. Because if that was not the case, if there was only a possibility to count this impulse as a 5-way impulse, then the idea of a leading diagonal would have been scrapped, because leading diagonal is 3 structure for each of the ascending and then descending side of this structure. So what I have here is potentially wave 4 of this leading diagonal forming also at the end of this ABC correction. And then wave 4 would resume a corrective move back up in 3 waves to form wave 5. And only then, once wave 5 is complete, you would see price go down for a wave 2. So remember, leading diagonal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equates to wave 1, and then we move down for a 2 as a correction. We're not there yet. This is still far away, and the reason why I was insisting twice on the fact that this low of early August is assumed to be the end of the correction. This is valid until we do not break this 48,983 level. Now, if we have price move down and break 52,550, this is the first invalidation level that I'm watching, because it would indicate that the idea of the yellow counts as well as the red counts are invalidated. You cannot have a wave 2 correction going below the start of wave 1. It can't happen. The same way you can't have a leading diagonal that makes a side of the diagonal going further than the side of the previous diagonal. Cannot happen. Because you would not have diagonal, you would have what looks like a broadening wedge. Yeah, you make a higher high for wave 3, and then you make a lower low for wave 4. That means that your diagonals are not going like this, but they're actually going like that. Yeah. So this would not be a leading diagonal anymore. So far we do not have that, but this is a level I am watching, this 52,550. Now, if price break even lower than that, break the low of early August, then that's a clear indication that wave 4, is not over, and we need to come down to make another low. Now, the good news is the low is not going to be as low and scary as everybody think it might be, because wave 4, I'm going to change the time frame, wave 4 can retrace maximum to 50% of the wave 3. Yeah. So if you take a fib from the start point of wave 2, of the start point of wave 3, which was 12th of September 2023, and the top of wave 3 here, 12th of March 24, if you take a fib and you look for 23.6, 38.2, and 50%, meaning that this wave 4 that we are all in since March 24 cannot go further below than 50% retracement, which means 42,920. So far, the low is at 49. And we would go down as much as 42,920. Yeah, so there isn't much more to the downside should we ever break the previous low made early August. I do not favor, I should not say I do not favor. It is still probable that the low is broken. However, the probabilities are rather small at this point in time. And for as long as we do not break 52,550, the probabilities of breaking the low made early August will remain really small. Should we break higher after the correction is complete and we make a new high compared to 66,494, then we can scrap the idea, at least for now, that we will break the low and that actually it's confirmed that wave 4, where is my wave 4, is here, did bottom here, and it's gonna be up only from now on. So that's it for the video. Not much has changed. Like I was saying, look for prices to move down in a 5-wave pattern, and let's see if this support, this first demand zone, holds as a support and propels price much higher. That's the end of the video update for Bitcoin price evolution. I hope you liked it. Leave me a comment, please. Let me know how this video has provided value to you. That can actually provide insight for me as to what type of content would be helpful for you. If you have subscribed to the channel, I thank you very much. If you have not, please do so and hit the like button. You have a nice rest of the day. You take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.